All right, family. We get paid to read these books. Formal education to pay you a living, but self-education to pay you a fortune. We're reading this Ronda Rousey. We wrapping up. We got two more days after the day in July. I'm right at the end. And I love the energy and the lessons and the wisdom and stuff I done picked up from the book. All right, now page 271. Prepare for the perfect opponent. Never hope for mistakes from your opponents. Assume they are perfectly prepared. Assume they make weight. Assume they never get tired. Assume all their reactions will be the correct ones. Expect that they will have their eyes open and ready to take advantage of any mistakes that you make. All of my opponents hope that when we face each other, I will do something wrong and they will be able to capitalize on. I assume, now you see, now she's saying I assume the opposite. I assume that the most perfect version of my opponent that has ever existed is going to be in front of me when we meet. I expect that she will not make a single error, and so I will have to lead her into a trap where the correct reaction is exactly what I'm waiting to capitalize on. I never allow any opponent to come out better than I expect her to. That's why my fights end so dominantly. Teammates, you have to be, and the insight is, be prepared for anything. Be prepared. Don't expect, in fact, not be prepared for anything, but be prepared. Don't expect easy. Be prepared. Don't expect easy. Then we're in the sales and marketing business. We're in a team building business. If you are going to be successful, somebody going to say, no, I'm not interested. No, I don't want to join. No, I don't want to be on your team. No. That's just part of it. The no's are coming today, but guess what? The opportunity is coming too. Just be prepared. Life's going to throw you curveballs. You got to learn how to hit the curveballs. All right, point 2. I have been out of the cage for 10 months between my fight with Carmouche and my fight with Tate. And the time away took its toll. I felt just a little bit slower, my timing not as sharp, the cage a tiny bit more unfamiliar. I didn't need to be perfect to beat Miesha Tate, but I expect perfection of myself. Teammates, second point, we have to have high expectations for ourselves. Our expectations for ourselves has to be higher than anyone else has for us. And you have to develop that, teammates. If you grew up where I grew up, where most people not really striving. There ain't no big expectations. Everybody looking for a pie job, meaning something I get paid not have to work, like something unproductive. Teammates, you have to fight through that, and over time, you can develop higher and higher expectations for yourself. Every once in a while, people ask me to hold them accountable, which I don't even really like that. Like, you should be holding yourself accountable, but what I do like is to create a group of people that hold each other accountable by the example we set for each other. I love that. That to me is the best. You get around some motivated people and they are reporting their activity and in a group, and they don't want to let the group down. That's the peer pressure, sideline accountability. It's not about having a boss that you got to report to, and then you got to tell them what you did, and then they got to reprimand you or whatever for not doing what you're supposed to do. If that's the level of accountability you need a job. That's just, I don't know how else to tell you. But if you're going to be in business for yourself where our lives literally hang on the results we get on a daily basis, you can't be waking up sluggish talking about holding me accountable. Look, rent due every day. We got to be the type of people that get up with a hunt in our heart and let's go make something happen. And be around a group of people where we look forward to the challenge, the expectation, the competition, raising each other's level. I love that. That is the group, peer, sideline accountability, raising the group's expectations. Taking it serious to be the hardest worker, the number one contributor. Don't want to report low numbers in front of other people who are going to watch them because you don't want to give them any excuse for not winning. That is my favorite accountability. You got to seek that out. You got to find some daggum go-getters, and you guys work together in chasing down this daggum greatness. Point number 3, and I'm gonna let y'all go. So now she's getting ready for this fight for this her opponent named McMahon, whoever this is. So now she's getting in camp and all that stuff. That's a 6 weeks training, getting ready for the fight. So she says, aside from breakfast, it's pretty much my Armenian barbecue week. She's talking about week 1 of camp. Armenian barbecue is basically beef, chicken, rice, and vegetables, but mostly meat. It's heavy, hearty, healthy stuff. And there's borscht, lots of borscht, which I have no idea what that is, which is cabbage beet soup that tastes like angel bath water. I don't even know, that's something crazy. We had decided to train at home their entire camp as we prepared for McMahon. I had been on the road so much that year that all I wanted was to be home. But there have been times, now listen to this is what I like. But there have been times when I felt I needed to change my environment ahead of Kamooch fight. We headed up to train in the altitude and the quiet of Big Bear. Listen to this. It's easier to change your mindset if you change your environment. Ooh, this girl is preaching. It's easy to change your mindset if you change your environment. It's hard to sit on the couch and then suddenly be like, oh, I'm in camp now. Teammates. That's my insight. I'm just agreeing with her. It's easy to change your mindset when you change your environment. You got to get out of your house. You got to go on some retreats. You got to go to some conventions. You got to get around some other people that's winning. You actually need to go on some very nice vacations. You need to go to Paris. You need to go to Italy. You need to go to Greece. You need to go to Aspen. You need to go where people are living at a whole nother level. And that will inspire you to be to think, and when you go to these places, it's not like it's empty and there's one person there. It's packed. It's packed in Aspen. It's packed in Park City. In Rome, the lines are all the way around the daggum Coliseum. It ain't like nobody's there. But you can be at home in your environment around 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 unproductive people that you comfortable with, and you think losing is normal. Teammates, you got to fight that. Get around some people that's winning, so then you will get that energy that's winning is normal and losing is not normal. It's a mindset shift. Teammates, I hope you're getting something out of this stuff, man. I tell you what, I don't know if you're getting something out of it or not. I'm reading this book for me. I'm reading this book for Chris Durham. If you get something out of it, God bless you. I hope you do. But even if you don't, I am. Make sure that you put if the plane gets in trouble, put your daggone oxygen mask on first. Love you guys. We'll run this play again tomorrow.